Hey family, welcome back to another video with your favorite auntie. Y'all, thank y'all for spending this time with me, however long this video will be. Anyway, I'm going to read this. This is their wedding vows, part of their wedding vows, and part of their wedding what do you call it, wedding ceremony paperwork while you're there, right? I'll read it to you at the end of this video. You thought you was about to get to read. Now no, you have to watch. So we are working on our next flip project, you guys. This is a dresser and a nightstand. And after getting it home and starting to record yesterday's video, I was like, why did I get this? I already know this is probably going to be my least favorite just because of the style of furniture that it is. But we going to make her pretty regardless. I just know it's not really my preferred furniture per se, but you know, it's not about me. So here I'm just scraping off that top layer so that I can begin sanding and prepping this piece to match the dresser. I'm trying to keep myself in the same area during this process, like the top of the dresser, then the top of the nightstand, sanding the sides. I'm trying to just stay on this mental pattern I got myself on, which don't always work. What I'm doing here is I'm just placing some painter's tape over the holes so that when I apply the filler, it won't ooze out the back holes. And I'm closing all the holes to start fresh. There's so many holes on this dresser, like double-sided holes based off the hardware. And I do have some leftover hardware from the other flips, so we're gonna make it work. And I'm using this all-purpose putty. If you've never used this product before, y'all, I will say this product it sets up so fast. You gotta work really fast and it dries fast. This is also good for obviously filling the holes, but say if a corner of the dresser is broken or missing or whatever, you can use this to mold a new shaped corner. Basically, we'll probably run across furniture later on in our flips, and I can show you that technique as well. But that's just what I'm doing on this portion right here.
Paradise, I'm taking you to paradise, paradise. I don't even care about the price, yeah. Paradise, paradise. I'm taking paradise.
Also, one of the things you can do with these old pieces of furniture, if you have them in your home for personal use, or if you're doing flips like this to modernize them, is to get rid of what's on the piece that makes it so dated. And in this case, that little carved area was a thing at that time. It's not a thing right now. So I got rid of that. That's what this putty is going to do. It's just going to give these drawer fronts a clean flat surface, as if that little thing was never here, or the holes. In yesterday's video, we cut off part of the base. I'll show you that later on in this video as well. Here I'm also filling in that little area around the trim work where it's indented, which was part of the decor. I want to fill that in, make it smooth, get rid of that, right? Because again, in this case, that's what makes this particular piece look a little bit dated. And so we're going to bring it up to our modern standards by making it look a little bit more straighter and cleaner and not so curvy. But whatever. this is where we're leaving off for today. This is our third coat of primer. It's going to get one more light sand, and then this piece is ready to paint. Okay, same thing here. It's ready to paint, ready to be lightly sanded and then painted. And then these have been primed 3 times as well. But this time it allowed me to see further imperfections that I needed to fix before I move on. So where you see the wood filler, which is what I went in with this time, I just put it on, it's still wet. When this dries tomorrow, I'll sand this down, and then this will be ready to paint as well. And here's the dilemma. Let me show you. So these are my little sample paints that I get from the Mist Tint section for $2. Perfect for little projects. These are all the colors I have. Okay. On the actual painting shelf, I have the gray color and white. Do a whitewash on all the exposed wood on here and the dressers. Nice whitewash. And then everything that's primed obviously will get painted one of these colors, right? So I'm thinking I'm going to be mixing up some paint because I'm not going to purchase anything for this project. I don't want to spend no money. I'm going to make I'll probably mix these two and the white and get like a really soft tannish color, I hope. Kind of like we have on her. Kind of like that color. Maybe, well, I made that color too. I was going to say maybe even that color, but don't remember quite what all I mixed up to get that color. So we're going to skip that, but I'll try to get close, right? Sand tomorrow. See, this is why you need to sand. Again, you see these, all this stuff here, you don't want none of that crap on it. You want this thing to be buttery smooth. Look at that. We'll sand all that mess off, clean everything up. Tomorrow, it's literally about to rain. Plus, I'm tired and I'm hungry. And so this is where we're ending today. I'll see you guys tomorrow so that we can finish. And YouTube magic, you'll already know in just like a split second what color we choose. Oh yeah, let me show you this. So you can kind of see it here. Ron cut that scallop out. Now it's still a little bit of a scallop. You see that? Where it's not completely straight. It's like doop. Then you come over, doop. I'm totally fine with that. That actually looks cute. Looks way more modern than the Burger King hat. And he did it on both sides for me. It saved me from having to buy legs or building a base. And literally the same thing on the nightstand. And then you saw me take the that little detailing off, which is laying over there in the trash pile. I told you, remove what you don't want. I could have even filled this little groove in here. I could have filled those in too and just made it smooth. But I mean, that little detail don't really bother me. It kind of adds, a little to it. Anyway, I'm just talking. I'm just talking, y'all. Now, wait a minute, son. Is you coming out or what you gonna do? Because if you gonna stay out, I might continue to work. I don't know when to quit, y'all.
Your heart, keep it in your pocket for safekeeping. Don't ever let nobody be the reason you throw it out, you stop caring about it. Don't let your head get in the way, can't be defined by your mistakes. You know you try and you try really hard, but sometimes you fall, sometimes you fall. Ooh. Say I'm not sensitive, but I can sense if it's right for me. Don't let your hair get in the way. Can't be defined by your mistakes. You know you try really hard, but sometimes you fall. Yeah, sometimes you fall. Sometimes you fall. And I know that you really tried to protect it. I know that you really tried, but you didn't get it. Sometimes you fall.
Get over here. Y'all, get up here to the table. Hey. Alright, so look. This is all I got left of liners. Now, this one ain't never been opened. So we could, you know, definitely use this one. But, so here's my little leftover container area. So I have these. Now, these are all from Amazon, by the way. But these are what we put on the last flip. And this is what I have left. I have 1, 2, 4 of those. 4 of those. 1, 2, 3. 4 of the ones from Bill. And then all the ones from them. I got this little, it's only one though. One. Lots of these. So, that don't really help me out much. Now, how many drawers do we have? Let's see. One, two, three. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the one dresser. 8, 9. Oh my goodness, y'all.
Small city thinking, I get why you left. Small-minded people sure know how to drink. I came to the party, I laughed at the jokes she made. I wish that I hadn't, 'cause now the joke's on me. I didn't come here just so I could watch you make a mess. I didn't come here to ugly cry in my favorite dress. So what the hell were you thinking then when you kissed your lips? Now I'm kinda glad you did, 'cause now you adore me, adore me. Go ahead now, adore me, adore me. Little did I know she wanted you alone. I thought she was over you, but I guess I was wrong. I came to the party, I laughed at the jokes she made. I wish that I hadn't, 'cause now the joke's on me. I didn't come here just so I could watch you make a mess. I didn't come here to ugly cry in my favorite dress. She thought she could tear us apart when she kissed your lips. Oh, what a plot twist. 'Cause now you